Hello. So I thought I would collect some data using another hand printer, using this one, which is a bit squishy, and it's a much heavier mover than the other ones. We can still auto-calibrate using our automatic script. It won't start collecting data until it has settled, and this heavy mover experiencing, I don't think this one has friction coded into it, which is why it seems like it's floating so freely. I think the other ones have more friction in their joints. You can also just try to speed it up like this. This is the speed control. You see, now it's a bit quicker. Starts to struggle in these extreme positions. You can see that it gets a bit squished actually. So modeling the mover like this isn't optimal. Okay, collecting data. Sweep 2, sweep 3. For some reason I think it's because it doesn't have the friction in the joints. It needs very low torques, so these ones will need to be tuned for each machine to make it actually move in the torque mode phase in the sweeps. Okay, so now it tries to find the origin there, and we found very close to the real positions of the anchors. Okay, we're off by 3 centimeters on one of them. Interesting, quite high cost. Let's quit this one and let's try with another machine with a more standard one like that, and then run it with the usual torques. Let's call it moves much nicer. It has a much lighter mover because the motors in this machine are at the anchors. There are no motors on the actual mover. Let's try to speed it up. One will have a much better result, which also is what I've seen in reality, that if you have a light mover, auto calibration gets a lot easier. It's hard to take into account the weight of the mover when you don't know the placement of the anchors. Okay, so this one found better anchors, had better data. Let's do another sweep. You can see at the end that it releases some tension, which is why we get not exact overlap on the way there and the way back. It has to use a lot of tension to reach there, but we have to release the tension when we're collecting data, otherwise the data will be skewed by the tension itself. Okay, so we got some new data, we got some new anchor guesses, which are better this time, much better. Okay, let's accept and quit.